Yeah, great question, Brent. And it's interesting because the moment a lot of companies hear accommodation or they're hiring someone who may need an accommodation, right away they start thinking about, oh my gosh, what's this going to cost us?
Right.
Well, an accommodation could be as simple as moving someone's desk to a quieter area in the office because they may have challenges concentrating. It could be providing a parking stall closer to the building, that mobility issues. Due to medication and treatment, they may need to start at 9 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. So there's a lot of accommodations that truly don't cost the company anything. And the return on putting that accommodation in place is huge because now you've met the employee where you needed to meet them, you have elevated them to an equal status as their colleagues. And now you have said, we want you to perform at the best you can. And that's
Right.
empowering your employee, and that's going to make them feel as though they're welcomed and they belong. And there are some accommodations that definitely can become a lot more, costly. Some of those could be getting into, some of your assistive technologies, some of your different word to speak programs. It could be setting up a complete new workstation for someone. And in some cases, if that person doesn't have the ability to work from home, it may be, removing some form of obstacle or barrier that limits the employee coming into the office. And they're all different levels, and there are different ways that you can implement them. If you're a small employer and you don't have the financial means to be able to remove a barrier, well, you also are allowed to request a different accommodation that would still provide the employee with the end result that they need. Larger companies, of course, when you look at a lot of the larger tech companies, very, very difficult for us to claim undue hardship because the accommodation may cost us a few $1,000s.
Right.
If you're a 15 employee, small private family company, that $2,000 could be big. And so there are ways that not only protect the employee, but there's also ways that protect the employer as well. Like, we want to make sure that undue hardship isn't created for anyone in this process. And it's really just ensuring that we're all able to be, again, the best version of ourselves.
Right.